What's up, guys? It's Scion, and I'm back, and this is the MMO show. Now, what I do in the MMO show is I talk about things during the week that have happened in MMOs, or I talk about things that I feel should happen, or just, overall, lifestyle in MMO. This week is going to be lifestyle in MMO, and I want to talk generally about how people perceive themselves and how they play different games. Now, I want to start off right off the bat with something that's probably going to be like, wow, like really? My first point that I'm going to make is do not copy or listen to me. Now, what that basically means is I don't want you to be me. I want you to be you. I want you to actually use me as a template, but you don't have to be me. You don't have to copy the things I do. You don't have to do the builds I do. You don't have to go about the way that I go about things. I want you to do it your way, and then it's like, Sion's way of doing this is kind of cool, so let me adapt that. Sion's way of going to look up this particular information is cool. Sion's way of playing and only doing this, like I have a tendency that I don't play evil characters. I play only the good side. No matter what game it is, I don't like, and it's kind of relative to what's good and bad in each game. But if something is just outright bad, where they're slaughtering people and stuff like that, I'm not even gonna play it because I'm just gonna be like, whatever. I'm going on this side, like the Horde and Alliance. I think fundamentally Horde is bad. To be honest with you, some people would disagree and think that Alliance is bad because Alliance has done some really ill things too. So, it's just whatever the person is. Again, you don't have to be me. You don't have to do that. You can go about your own sense. Maybe you want to be the antagonist. Like, maybe you don't want to be the good guy. You want to be the bad guy. Maybe you don't want to be human. You want to be whatever. That's fine. But what I find the problem with nowadays when you're looking at certain things, especially with this whole problem that's going on again with the whole pay to win versus free to play, everything else, people kind of denigrate other people and feel that that's because they have a certain opinion, that their opinion means more, that it feel like, okay, well, I feel this way, so F the rest of the world because I feel this way and you must listen to me. Nah, man, no, it's nothing like that. It never should be like that. It should be all about you having fun playing the game, all about how you want to go about playing the game. So I always say be legendary. I want everybody to be legendary. I want everybody to have fun at the same time too. If you're not having fun, there's no point in you actually playing a game. Why are you playing the game? Like, it's like, okay, I'm playing this game, but I'm not enjoying it. I'm playing this game and people are yelling at me. I'm playing this game and I can't DPS properly or whatever else, and it feels like a job. You should never be playing a game. Notice that sense and term right there. You're playing a game. It should never be that I'm playing a game and it's like a job, because at that point it's not fun. It's not fun for anybody. You don't want to micromanage stuff. You don't want to have it to the point where that if you make a certain choice in the character or you play a certain way, that all of a sudden that you're looked down upon because you play that way. It should be about fun. On top of that, you also shouldn't really necessarily care what anybody feels about you. Now, with all of that said, what you kind of should have the mentality of in this case is you're going to do it your way. Doesn't matter what anybody else is thinking. They don't pay your electric bill to actually have your computer on at that current time, to actually be sitting in your desk. They don't pay your rent. They don't pay whatever subscriber fee to whatever internet that you have. So at the end of the day, it does not matter what anybody says about how you go about playing your game. It doesn't, unless they're paying for it. If it's your parents or something that say you suck at DPS, which is rare, but there's some parents like that. If that's the case, that's the only time that it's supposed to matter. Anybody else, whether it's me, anybody else on the internet, whatever YouTuber you watch, if they're telling you that you suck, doesn't matter. Does not matter. It's all about you at that current point in time, what you want to do with your money, what fun that you want to have. So moving on to that, and the reason why I brought this up is because I am seeing increasingly more and more people wanting to impose their stuffy will and way onto people, and just overall just making it seem that it's bad if somebody chooses something differently than other people. And that's not the case. There's no point in freedom of speech. There's no point in being on the internet and just enjoying yourself if people are going to be sitting there and trying to stuff it down your throat. That's where I draw the line right there. Like, you see, I'm one of the few people right now who is actually making a stand the opposite way with Black Desert. And the reason why I'm making a stand the opposite way is because there's a few things that's being ignored. One, there's no proof that there's any problem that's going on right now, other than people assuming left and right that there is going to be a problem. It's not one right now. You need to wait until it actually happens. That's all I'm saying right now. Wait until it actually happens. You don't want to pay? Don't pay. You don't have to pay. If you're already in the game right now, who says you have to pay for anything? Now you can just freaking buy outfits with your own hard-earned silver. So what are you complaining about? If you don't want to pay, don't pay. It is like, at this point, it's already happened. It's gonna happen. But see, this is where the problem lies, because now if you even look at my Black Desert videos, people are coming in and demanding that we listen to their opinion. They're demanding that we quit the game because their opinion matters more than ours. Because their opinion of the game is that, oh, it should, like, this is where my problem lies with all this. Your opinion don't mean shit. Your opinion doesn't pay my bill. Your opinion doesn't make me have enjoyment. So at the end of the day, you can take your opinion, stuff it up your ass, because your opinion doesn't matter. And that's where the problem is lying right now. And that's happening game-wide, industry-wise. It should not be happening. It should not, nobody should never ever matter more than anybody else. You can come to my channel, you can listen to me. You can come to my channel, you can follow me. You can come to my channel, you can sub, like, whatever. At the end of the day, I do not matter more than you. I don't matter more than you. It's your enjoyment. It's your game. It's your MMO. It's your whatever grind class, guild, whatever you're in, you matter more than anything else. That's what I want to say today. You matter. That's the end of it right there. I would like everybody to just take a time and just look around them game wise, and look at, like, this, like, you see people, like, no matter what game you're playing, there's always somebody who's loud, who's saying this sucks, that sucks, this sucks, that sucks. Most of the time they have no basis for that other than what has happened in the past somewhere else, and it's not even happened currently in the current game that they're talking about. But and then on top of that, oh, they'll cite history and everything. I've been playing, blah blah blah. I'll break it down for you guys. I've been doing MMO since EverQuest. I was not, like, back when MMO first started, so I'm not going to be one of those guys to even say that. I was back when EverQuest was where you would camp out literally for like a week for one boss, and then people would fight their asses off, and there would be like big time internet beef if somebody ganked, if somebody did something or whatever else. If you guys remember that was a nightmare. Anarchy Online, you used to camp for hours. I don't even know how I even did stuff like that back then. Hours waiting for a boss to come. You would have a timer, the timer be up on the website, you gotta wait like 36 hours or something like that. You just have your characters camping around, and you would get in teams and everything else. All of this stuff is just, it's the age that we were in back then. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is that when people come into my channel not knowing who I am and what I've done in the past, and literally sit there and say, well, how could you be patient? How could you have an objective mind? Look at what the stuff that I'm saying. Be patient, have an objective mind. Whatever happened to innocent before proven guilty? The internet somehow has that flipped. It's always a guilty and then you're innocent, and then sometimes you're just guilty and it don't matter. You're just guilty forever and everybody says screw it. So that's where I kind of distance myself from things where you kind of have to be a little bit different. It's about your mentality and how you want to treat people and how you want to be treated. I want to be treated fairly, and I treat other people fairly. What I don't do is I don't allow people to troll, complain, whine, or bitch in my channel without a fair basis to actually do it. If you don't have any proof, if you don't have anything to stand on besides I'm whining and this happened in the past and I want to whine because this happened in the past, I will whoop your ass every single time. Every single time. Somebody said in a comment that, hey, you just get on people who don't share your opinion. No. If you notice, I don't get on people who write out constructive disagreement towards me. Who I get on is the people who use caps. I get on people who curse. I get on the people who say you're an idiot. I get on people who disrespect somebody else in the comment just for trying to make their point. If you ever notice that, that's the people who I get on. So when you look at my comments, you look at my channel, you look at wherever I post at, notice the people who I flame on. Those are the people who I flame on, the morons. So wow, that was a pretty long message right there. Somebody wants my attention. Anyway, you guys be legendary. I will see you next video, and I hope you look at all the stuff and keep it in mind that this is all about your MMO, your gaming mentality. So peace. I'd like to thank everybody for 10k subs. You have no idea how much I appreciate that. And if you liked what you saw in this video, please click the top right to click more of my videos, or click the bottom right to subscribe to the channel. Once again, one love, peace, and I will see you next video.